going to be the Bulls off the tip. We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
To the inside, Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Here's Caldwell, and MP throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Bean passes to Looney. Dishes it to Ball. Out to DeRozan. Floats one, and it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Barnes outside, a pass to Van Vliet. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Took him no time at all on that one. Caldwell's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Siakam kicks to MP. Takes the 3. The shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
That one good for 2.
You simply cannot give DeMar DeRozan that kind of positioning. This guy has proven he loves getting inside and working his magic.
And the basket by Caldwell.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes to Looney.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass the ball. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 1. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was...
Still an underrated superstar.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Mo Wagner's checked in for Kevon Looney. Eric Pascal comes in for Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's DeLon Wright in for Lonzo Ball.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thanks so much, David. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And Toronto making it.
You can turn this around, kid.
Here's Ball. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. Back to DeRozan. Looney with it. He's against Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan driving inside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Dosunmu. And it's Looney in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. DeRozan finds Ball. Now here's Dosunmu. Dinwiddie covering. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
The 3 from MP. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet against Ball. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Ball, no good. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fires from 18. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Back to MP. Porzingis against DeRozan, and it's Porzingis. It's that time on the assist by MP. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. There's the pick. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. On the wing, MP. 1:11 left now here in the second. Back to Van Vliet. Caldwell passes to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. The shot fake there got the D out of position. Porzingis.
Time out to the ball.
Wagner's checked in for Williams. Zach LaVine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's DeLon Wright in for Dosunmu. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. And Wright, here we go. Looking to end the run. It's good. Wright's got his first points of the game.
Well, DeLon Wright has now learned how to operate in the pick and roll, and he is exceptional, thinking like a scorer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to LaVine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
First personal foul. 14 time. At the line for Chicago, Zach LaVine. At the line for
2. And so LaVine nails both of them.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
It's deflected and stolen by Wagner. Right outside. LaVine can't hit. MP outside. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points.
And he keeps it up, I know it.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, let's be honest, they're clearly the better team. You can't afford to drop games where you're the heavy favorite.
This is a TCB game, taking care of business. Doesn't have to be pretty, just win.
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Raptors.
Many offenses revolve around the three ball, but so far in this game, they've exemplified it to a T, firing with confidence and connecting at a good clip. Pew, 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 pew.
I want to get out there right now, Shaq. I feel like I could hit a few myself just watching this offense.
Come to your senses.
Okay, all right.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Then it's MP. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He had 30 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. Looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. It was just the game he needed to snap out of that cold spell. Try to keep the momentum going tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. Pulls up on the elbow, and the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from DeRozan.
Well, as always, that mid-range game of DeMar DeRozan, almost unstoppable.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the middle, here's Looney, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Toronto with the timeout. Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise!
For Siakam.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Raptors,
Flash in the pan,
Toronto Benton. At the line for one.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
MP against Levine. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Toronto holding on to the lead.
The Bulls, 46. The Raptors, 57. Please give a big round of applause for Bulls Houston team.
Bulls trail by 11. Eric Pascal out there with Zach Levine. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Wagner. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Siakam. And he converts the layup. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Levine kicks the ball. And there's the pass to Pascal. And here's Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three. No good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Siakam passes to Boucher. On the wing, MP. Siakam finds Boucher. In the corner, it's MP. To the paint. And Siakam's got 4 this quarter. Right, the pass to Wagner. He dishes it the ball. Back to Wagner. And stolen by Siakam. MP against Levine. Boucher kicks to MP. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Siakam outside. Down low. And the shot's good from Boucher. Boucher's got his first points of the game.
Time out for the Bulls.
Looney is checked in for Mo Wagner. Williams comes in for Eric Pascal. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for DeJuan Wright. Releases from 15. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, an all-star level player. This guy consistently delivers for his team.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Caldwell's got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 17-point game. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Over MP. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's DeRozan, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's 19 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Van Vliet against Ball. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Nobody near Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors leading by 19 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's DeRozan. And again, Chicago, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, they've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And finished off by Siakam.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Outside DeRozan. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
good, MP?
What's shaking, MP?
And we'll talk about the players.
What up, Coach?
MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
Man, I know. And I can't wait to get out there and go toe-to-toe with him, too.
Well, I've been working on the whiteboard for the last couple hours, trying to figure out how to slow him down.
All right. Let me see what you got here.
Pretty much you just need to outplay him. I need you to set the tone for the whole team. They're going to be taking their cues from you, and I'm really counting on you to get the upper hand in all aspects of the game.
Well, you know that won't be easy, man. You're talking about one of the best players in this league.
Better than you?
No, not at all.
That's what I want to hear.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
From deep, Allen can't get it to go. Portis against Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
MP, at least pretend you care.
Antetokounmpo with it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Here's Caldwell. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Middleton from the outside. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Middleton. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Allen. Fires from deep. No good that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Yep, that one's good. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem.
That's your first game foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
Here's Caldwell. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Middleton outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
On the wing, MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
For three, Allen. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. The three. Oh, another miss by MP.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Middleton, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Caldwell misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. Corner's shot is off.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Caldwell misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton, left side. To the paint. Here's Allen. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Attacking.
Toronto with the timeout.
1:21 left in the first.
You need a spark.
MP, when are you going to actually start trying?
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Evans in at the point.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
Here's Trent. And he banks in the layup. Trent's got his second basket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
Hayward's shot is off. Toronto trailing. Pass to Caldwell. Now Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet, and this one is good. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with 26 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. He finally ended his cold streak with a solid performance. Guys, let's see if he can build on that.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept...
So, Middleton is checked in for Hayward. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Caldwell. And he got the whistle on the line for a pair.
That's his first.
They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Man, good whistle there.
You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Barnes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Here's Middleton. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Raptors. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. Can't hit that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Portis' shot is off. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Antetokounmpo outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Scotty Barnes. At the line for 2.
got a close game going here.
Before, your Raptors, 36. The Bucks, 32.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. In the Eastern Conference, Cade Cunningham.
It's amazing what he gives you defensively. Has all the physical tools, can anticipate, and you don't worry about him out on the island. He can handle his own, buddy.
And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
Hey, yo, their offense has been clicking. They're making the right reads, and they're making the most of their opportunities.
I like their aggressiveness, not just taking what the defense gives them, they're taking what they want.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop.
Serve as the big man as they go small. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's MP. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Hallie. Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Caldwell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. MP right side. Fires the 3. Again, MP missing. Milwaukee shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Middleton. Fires for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 10-point game. It's Middleton on the wing. No one near him. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there. He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA. Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Middleton. He's got 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside from behind the arc. Another miss by Middleton.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
Their offense.
Substitution here for Toronto. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Ben in for Van Vliet. Pass to Cousins. Porzingis on the double team. Now here's Hayward, covered by MP. Inside, here's Hardy. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hardy's got his second basket of the game. MP against Hayward. And here's MP from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Cousins down low. Boucher on him. Oh, good D by Boucher. Here's Caldwell. And MP throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Lopez. Up and in on the layup.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Hayward with a steal. To the middle. Cousins can't hit. Boucher outside. From deep, MP. No good there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 19 points.
57. 38. Is this practice? This offense is too easy. Please get a round of applause for your Raptors.
Pass to Caldwell from outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
When you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
So on the floor for Milwaukee. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Evans in at the 1. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game.
Middleton passes to Portis. And then with the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Barnes finds Van Vliet to the inside. Here's Caldwell. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Barnes against Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense.
Defense is
Slow the gas, MP. Get in there.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against MP. And here is Antetokounmpo. Now here's Cousins. Clock at 4. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like
one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 37.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
In the house.
With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Young. Capella, high post. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. Young finds Griffin. Count that bucket.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Murray outside for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players will enjoy playing at.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Young, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Here's the Raptors with the ball, springing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. On the wing, Barnes. Dinwiddie kicks to MP. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. MP outside. fades and shoots. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
It just seems like the more he...
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murray the pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Dinwiddie kicks to Van Vliet. He's looking for Siakam and finds him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Young pass to Collins. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. There's the dish to Murray. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Van Vliet. Dinwiddie outside. MP outside. The pass to Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. And the basket by Caldwell.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
From 10 feet out, he doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Griffin with the steal. Capella with it, guarded now by Barnes. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 15-point game. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
For 3, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
To the inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
The drive by MP. Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Young looking it over. Shoots over Van Vliet. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Toronto.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, New 17.
The second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. On scoring so far for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far They are hitting at a high clip.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
They've got Porzingis. Achua is out there with MP. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He added 37 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. Impressive games like the one he just had show why this team has been so successful coming out of the gate. We'll see if they can continue their early season success tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here is Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career.
We're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And the rejection by MP. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Trent against Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The dunk by Achua.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Gallinari throws it down.
Can I say it? Terrific athleticism from Gallinari. I just did.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Now Murray. That shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Bogdanovich against Trent. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Onyeka Okongwu. Taking 2 shots.
In for Gallinari. Griffin comes in for Bojan Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Murray. Toronto leading by 23. Dinwiddie outside. MP kicks to Siakam. Siakam sends a screen for Dinwiddie. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Bottom line. You need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Hi, folks. Time to hear from our experts, Big Diesel and Kenny the Jet. We've got a duel going on at that small forward spot.
Well, the guys on the wings are putting on the show, each one doing so much for his team, incredible versatility and talent. And this is what it's all about, watching two guys of this caliber go at it.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Toronto Raptors.
Some teams live and die by the three. If I was on a team, we'd live by it. Well, I'm just saying, they're alive and well in this game, just like I was. What a performance shooting the ball, Shaq.
Well, when you're getting three and your opponent's getting two, this is the result.
See, and I didn't think that you would like the three ball today, but I've won you over.
Shaq, I didn't think you were just going to let him make this whole thing about himself.
Yes, indeed.
But you did. Disappointing.
Well, I wasn't aware that he was making it about himself. Anyway, when the three goes in, I like it.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's MP for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Bounce pass Young. The 11-footer. Murray, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Puts it up from 12. And a wide open look for Siakam. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Atlanta with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Young with no one around. Offline with his three.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that one's good, Barnes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Murray. To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is...
That's his first personal foul. First team
tags the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
With right now, Porzingis is checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Dinwiddie. No one covering. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And Bogdanovich, a three-point specialist, loves those corners.
Here's Caldwell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's the way, Ref. Keep a handle on this game.
First team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Raptors. Banton's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. The Hawks trail by 20. Murray outside. Passes it to Gallinari. Young outside. With some arc. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times. But he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Murray kicks to Young. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Raptors leading by 20. Pass to Porzingis. Over Okongwu. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
That is first personal. Second team foul.
Or PG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Raptors. And here's MP for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Caldwell's got 7 points for the quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Over MP. Murray, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Caldwell. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Murray finds Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Gallinari outside. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. 5 to shoot. No coverage that time. Bogdanovich has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And they'll keep possession. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Murray dishes to Bogdanovich. And he drives in. It's good. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, your Raptors 62. The Hawks 38. Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
MP's on man, coach, don't forget it.
So Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. MP is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Hawks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. To the left wing. Here's Griffin. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Young outside. Like we know, a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Griffin kicks to Young from outside the arc. Porzingis with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Van Vliet outside. Porzingis with a screen on Collins. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Young passes to Capella. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Hunter. Collins looking around. Hunter finds Collins. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Right side, Griffin. The pass to Hunter. Siakam against Capella. Young outside. No one near him. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Here's Caldwell. The shot, no good.
That's his second personal foul.
21 draft picks. In particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime.
So Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
AMP, the Hawks. 61. Thanks for being a Raptor fan, everyone. It's time for the break. Have a great evening, everyone. Stay home safely.